Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we got this, whatever that is, maximum recoil shotgun. This is the Gunsmith Overhaul. So what this does is it redesigned the way that attachments work here in Fallout 4 to where you can make stupid shotguns like this. So obviously this is the main thing here, is the weapon workbench, and obviously taking base game guns. So we take a look at the shotgun we got here. So you disable receivers from whether the gun is automatic or not. So we have the advanced receiver here no matter what. And your barrel and stuff, obviously these things obviously have better descriptions as well now too. So you have plus 20% range, minus 20% recoil, minus 50% spread, plus 20% VATS cost. It shows you actually what the things actually do. Obviously these are the same attachments you'd have in the base game, but it tells you, what it actually does. It actually gives you some kind of buff and benefit, right? Like, gives you half range, but you get better recoil control and your sound suppressed. But then you can also get single shot, or fully automatic with your weapons here. That's just with the shotgun here. So if we take, for example, like an automatic assault rifle, you want to make it the advanced receiver still, obviously. But you can see the different effects of different barrels. Like the porta barrel just reduces recoil. It doesn't actually increase range, right? Like 80% range on that vented barrel, and even more recoil control and spread. So obviously you can see why it is the best, right? Recoil compensating. You do like a quick eject drum, right? You do like a reflex sight. You can see it reduces spread. It makes it aim down sight faster, right? But it does cost more in VATS compared to this. So I guess that's a little bit of a, a change there. But then you can change the ammo type here as well. And some of these weapons here, bullet type weapons, not shotguns. But you can also make armor piercing rounds now. So increase the VATS cost of your VATS shots. If you don't use VATS, it doesn't matter at all. And then you penetrate 25% more armor. So that's interesting as well. You can also do some caliber changes here. So instead of just having a 5.56 assault rifle, you can have a .308 assault rifle. You can have a 7.62 assault rifle. And obviously 7.62 is from the Nuka World DLC, right? We'll show off the handmade rifle later. The maximum damage is a .308. It does increase the recoil, does increase the damage, and it also increases the spread. Increasing the spread is bad. That's worse, right? Like, so you can do like a middle ground or whatever. We'll keep it at 5.56 for now. Obviously, you can make it automatic or single fire. You do lose fire rate with single fire. That's just going to be the deal, but it is there. We also have the silver submachine gun here. I wanted to show this off. It's just essentially an SMG. Advanced receiver, still what you'd want. Less spread, less VATS cost, short light barrel. Doesn't seem to hurt anything, right? You can put all the good things on here. Large quick eject mag. You can put glow sights on there because they do improve spread, even without a reflex sight, right? It just is better. It actually statistically is better. It's good to know that it does that. You obviously put armor piercing on a ammo on there, but you can also make the submachine gun single fire, and also change its caliber to 10mm or .38mm. Obviously, to make it most powerful, you take a 10mm submachine gun, and then you could do kind of crazy things with that, right? So we can also show off some other things in here with that. We got some other couple examples here. So we got the hunting rifle. You want calibrated, powerful, long ported barrel. You can obviously see the effects of this stuff here. Marksman's stock, large quick eject mag. Most of these things are the same, but obviously you can see here how much VATS cost each of these sights are going to cost you. Like a short scope gives you plus 30% VATS cost, right? Compared to something like a medium scope, which gives you plus 40%. So like you can weigh the cost versus the buffs. I really like that effect there on that, of actually being able to know what the stuff does, right? Like, you can also make it 50 caliber, but that was normal. But like obviously it's not a receiver anymore. You can also still give it the armor piercing ammo as well. You can't make the sniper rifle or the hunting rifle in this case, automatic. That'd be kind of weird. But you can make the submachine gun semi-auto, which is something that didn't exist before. So there's some different things here. You can give it armor piercing ammo on a minigun, right? But some of the rest of this stuff is going to be the same, right? Not really that different. But it does tell you this reduces the rate of fire by this much, the recoil by this much, the spread, but you get triple barrels and all that stuff, right? We got a combat rifle here. Combat rifle, one of the most customizable weapons in the game. Calibrated, powerful, long and ported barrel. All these stuff is the things you just put on pretty much, unless you're really trying to keep close range combat. Your sights, all that stuff. But you can obviously do single or automatic. That's separated now. The muzzles you can explain. You can still put the ammo type on there, and you can change the caliber from .38 to 5.56, right? All that stuff. You can do all that stuff. There's a lot more customization in all the base game weapons with this. It also applies to laser weapons here. So we got a plasma weapon here. Obviously, you got the barrels and stuff here, the grips, the sights. It's supposed to be automatic or semi-auto separated from here. I don't see the option to make it automatic though. Right? Like, oh yeah, no, improved automatic barrel. So it's still attached to the barrel, I guess, for laser weapons. But that's kind of always been separate as a thing. We also got the handmade rifle from the Nuka World DLC. One of people's favorite rifles, right? but it tells you all the stats of all the different things, right? Like, and what they do, better recoil control, better range, but like the increase in VATS costs, the spread costs, right? All that stuff. Recoil compensating stock, drum quick eject, right? You do all the things on here. Glow sights, just because it literally is better than the standard sights. Like, don't ever put just standard sights on there. Even if you like them more, glow sights is better. Put a muzzle brake on there. 30% reduction in range, which is not that much when you're that high. Semi-automatic fire separated. You can also change the caliber of the handmade rifle, because the 7.62 rounds are hard to find unless you mod in the option to find them easier. You can do other things. You can obviously make it .308. We'll show off some of these different guns, obviously with armor-piercing ammo and all that stuff. So it's just obviously some of the options here. I do think I have like a 10mm pistol I have it applied to as well. So it does apply to pistols, and I showed off the shotgun fully auto. So we have the silver submachine gun here. I want to show this off because it's semi-auto now. I don't know why its sound is broken. Maybe that's my particular thing, or maybe that's this mod breaking the sound because it's never meant to be a semi-auto gun. Obviously the VATS cost is high, even for single shots out of this gun. And remember, this gun doesn't do a lot of damage. But like, so obviously I think that's a bug. I think this is obviously still full auto, still works just fine. My audio is fine, I promise. You know, big old handmade rifle shots, still working fine. Armor piercing ammo, so it is going to be, you know, 3 bursts. Automatic makes the VATS cost high as well, right? So we also have some other things in here we messed with, right? Like, let me show off some of these other options here. We did get, I have a lot of weapons in my inventory right now. We did show off the automated shotgun. We got the combat rifle here, semi-auto, right? It essentially functions like a, you know, but we got the armor piercing rounds. The VATS cost is going to be a little bit high, but not too much. And obviously, it's not showing off the fact that it's armor penetrating. And obviously, not every target's going to benefit from the armor penetration, but some of them are. You know, full auto. I have new animations on my assault rifle, so this is not part of this mod. It's part of a different mod. But as you see, you can kind of combine the things in there. Just showing off bad stuff. Obviously, so this is an improvement if you use vanilla weapons at all. Like, if you don't use vanilla weapons, you might not be into this kind of thing because it's just like, oh, I don't really care that you made vanilla weapons better. But it does, I think, an overall improvement with this overhaul mod. Obviously, you know, not everything is perfect. That weird submachine gun sound thing, I think that might be just because it's suppressed and stuff, right? But like, let's see if we can, or not suppressed, but single fire. So let's see if we make this automatic and it fixes the audio for my submachine gun audio. It's just broken. I did have a 10mm pistol. I don't know where my 10mm pistol went. Obviously made the 10mm SMG, make it automatic again. And then you don't lose damage either on switching between semi-auto or auto. No, the sound is on my my silver submachine gun here is just broken. I think that's probably my bug issue, then not necessarily the game's fault or the mod's fault, right? But so obviously you have all different kinds of customization you can do here to all different kinds of guns, changing their caliber types, putting armor piercing ammo on them, right? So like we got a plain deliverer here. I don't know what happened to my 10mm pistol, but it's gone. But you do an advanced receiver. You can't make it, you know, auto. Obviously, the suppressor is what you want. It's the deliverer, right? You put the glow sights on there because you just know they're better. Large quick eject mag, the sharpshooter's grip, extended barrel. It does cost more in VATS, but you get lots more range. But obviously, the deliverer here is a classic, iconic sneaking weapon. And now it's got armor-piercing bullets. Even just the armor-piercing bullets part of this mod itself is really, really good. And, you know, it comes recommended that if you're going to use any vanilla weapons. I'm not sure quite how it works with modded weapons. I haven't tested that, but, like, I don't imagine it's going to work with them. If it does, it does, I guess. It depends on how the mod is made, the modded weapon is made. But I still think it's a small little overhaul mod that improves some baseline gunsmith features that maybe you want to use in your game. So if this is a mod you guys want to check out for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page, or where you can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like rating down below. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, that way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.